You might have seen it yesterday or the day before on TikTok. And I want to kick off this interview with a disclaimer. By no means is iHeartMedia, 93.3 FLZ, or The Joe Show saying that anyone should do this. I'm telling you right now, this is an illegal act. I'm telling you right now, we're going to be talking to someone that was actually served yesterday, I believe. We're going to ask her some questions on that. I believe she can't even go into Amalie anymore. We're going to figure this out in just a second, but I do want to make sure that this is all said and you guys are aware of this.
Right.
This is illegal. Do not do this. And by no means are we endorsing this, trying to get people.
It.
Yeah. And I will be honest with you, too. A little peek behind the curtain. I got a call from our boss yesterday when he found out that this was going to happen. And he said, listen, let's be good to Amalie. They're good partners with us. Let's make sure that people know. We do not want anyone at all to do this, to think about this. Don't do it at Amalie. Don't do it at Ray J. Don't do it at the Trop. Don't do it at Disney. Don't do this anywhere. This is illegal. You will be arrested. Let's now talk to this guest. Hey, Lala.
Hey, good morning.
Lala, I feel like I know you. Because of how much I have watched, not only the controversial, and hey, Lala, a legal video, right? Because you were, what happened with TPD yesterday?
Yeah, you said
came
they
to your
pulled up
place?
to your crib. What happened?
Yeah, they came to my crib and they said that I pissed off the head of security. He wants me trespassed for a year, so. But the cops are pretty chill. They were laughing. They just said, what did they say? They said, just be careful and don't go to the arena for a year.
Yes.
And they said I wasn't going to get arrested, so
I got this note from our boss who has a relationship with Amalie, and it says she has been issued a trespass warning by TPD for a year. If she shows up on property, she could be arrested for trespassing. Lala, on your video, and if you are listening to this, you just turned on your radio and went, what's going on? You might have seen Lala on TikTok. She snuck into the Rod Wave concert. She filmed everything, which I got to ask you about filming it and posting it and everything.
yeah.
But, do you have any regrets of this? Because it is wrong. It is illegal, right?
Honestly, I have no regrets. I only have one life to live, and I'm going to live it however I choose to live it. And also, Amalie Arena's mad at me. They need to be mad at themselves. It shouldn't be that easy to just come into their venue. So they need to take this as a lesson learned to tighten up on security.
Have you snuck into any other venues, or do you plan on trying to sneak in more venues or Amalie Arena again?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Okay. Good answer.
There are a lot of questions that people have when they found out that we were going to have you on. And I know that you and Ashley were sending each other messages. And at one point I was like, can I join the group chat? This looks like a fun group chat. But Lala, you are not a stranger to going viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
We do a segment on our show called War of the Roses where if people are concerned about cheaters, we just had this happen. If people are concerned about their significant other cheating, we will call their significant other and basically catch them. If they are cheaters, we have our ways to catch them. You caught your uncle cheating on your aunt at Walmart. First of all, what Walmart was this at?
Hillsboro.
And you can follow Lala on Instagram and
our TikTok is Lala.
TikTok.
Lala Wright 2, and that's WRIGHT, the number 2.
Lala, how did you catch him cheating on your aunt? And what were you just randomly at Walmart, or did you know that they were going to be there?
Well, I look after my grandparents a lot, so I initially went to Walmart for his insulin, and I just happened to see him. And then I seen her just kind of standoffish. I was the only person in line, and she seemed like she was waiting for somebody. So I just asked her, are you waiting for my uncle? And she said yes. I asked her if they were dating. She said yes, and we went from there. A lot of the time, I don't be expecting my videos to go viral, but
They do?
Here we are.
Yeah, the leftover food one was crazy too from Thanksgiving in the deep freezer. I was
Not
like,
too
what?
much on my grandma now.
Hold on, I don't know what that is. What is that?
Her grandmother put leftovers in the deep freezer. How long were they in there, girl?
They were only in there, so
my
November, only like a month.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. The point of people kind of missed the point of the video. It's not bad to freeze food. It was just the to-go boxes. She could have put it in a container or something.
Okay.
Like,
We have
to-go boxes was.
We have Lala on at Lala Right 2 on TikTok. Her video went viral 2 days ago, and Amalie has asked us many of times to say this, and I agree with them. You know, we do need to say this as well. Lala lives her life with no regrets,
She
but
does.
everyone else, and Lala knows this now, and she's not going to do it ever again. But this is an illegal act. We are not in any way telling you or giving you
Yes,
ideas
guys,
to do that.
Don't be like me. Do not try this at home.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly. Now, Lala, I have a pitch for you. I wanted to get you on because of this. Lala,
Okay.
I would like you to be the on the streets correspondent for the Joe Show. I would love if you ever see
No
anything
way.
crazy.
Yes.
I would like you, and I'm going to give you my cell phone number. I want you to hit me up whenever you see anything crazy, and then we got to have you on to report it. And, you know, I think, too, there's a lot. Like, I want to get connections to, I don't know, TLC or something, and we need to get your grandparents a television show, you and them, because the viral video with them was unbelievable.
Listen, y'all are lit. Lala, you lit. You are the voice of the streets, so you gotta
thank you guys. I
you gotta
appreciate
come
that.
on air and tell us what's going on in the streets.
But
Okay.
she's lit. She's amazing. What she did was illegal and
Yes.
horrible, and we're not
Yes.
telling anyone to
Yes.
do that.
Absolutely.
That's not
we
what
do
we're
not
doing
encourage
right
that,
now.
and she doesn't either.
But Lala, where did you go to high school?
I went to high school in Washington State,
Okay.
Timberline.
How did you get to Tampa?
I initially came to Tampa to help take care of my grandparents because
Okay.
my mom went up to the military, so it's just me and them.
Oh, it's awesome that you're taking care of them.
Can I ask you a question? Because the video went viral. What's going on with your grandpa and his tongue? Was he joking around, or do we got something going on?
Yeah, they were just kidding.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, he's pretty awesome.
He is.
He's pretty. I like him. I like him a lot. I think that your grandmother's amazing too, but there's something about your grandpa that just it caught my eye.
Thanks.
Lala, last question. We did catch a cheater this morning. Well, potentially. People don't necessarily know if it is. So essentially with War of the Roses, we get an email from someone. This was a wife in this situation. Her name is Danica. She was worried that her husband was cheating because he watches porn a lot. We called him and we offered him flowers. And it's like, hey, you can send the flowers to anyone. He chose to send it to his wife. But a lot of people are saying, because he was unapologetic about it, that porn is cheating. Lala, is pornography cheating?
I feel like it's a yes and no. When it becomes like an addiction, okay, yes. But sometimes I won't fault. I'd rather my man watch porn than go out and look, try to satisfy his sexual desire. So it's a yes and no for me. It just depends on how often and if you're addicted to it, and if you're respecting your partner's mind when they ask you, hey, can you chill?
Okay. I like that. That's understandable. That's
Lala,
respectable.
are you saying that you have a man? Because people are texting in. They think you're beautiful. They would love to talk to you. Are you taking,
Nah, baby, I'm single. Men are distracted.
Okay, men are distracting, but for one night only, and maybe if you buy Lala tickets to a concert, so she doesn't have to do this again, maybe we can get something to work out. Lala, I'm being very serious about having you as a Joe Show correspondent. If you are interested in
Thank
that,
you.
maybe we can further these conversations.
Yes.
Okay.
And I also love too, Lala, when Ashley first hit her up, Lala, she asked for what, she was like, are you guys going to pay us?
Right. I was like, girl, we ain't got no
We're
money.
broke. Lala, we're broke. What do you think from us? We're broke.
Right. You probably got money off the viral video.
Yeah. Lala, we really do appreciate you being on. Don't ever do that again, though. It's illegal.
Yes, be safe.
I won't,
girl.
I promise.
All right. We'll talk to you later, Lala. How interesting is that? When it comes to everything going on in Tampa, and I'll say this too, and thank you to our boss Tommy for allowing us to have her on. When word got out that we were going to have Lala on, rightly so, Amalie was not too happy with it. And they reached out to him and they said, listen, we don't want that. And Tommy did something that I really appreciated. And he told them, hey, we're not going to have her on to promote this. We're not going to have her on to tell people to do this. We want to have her on to just kind of figure this out. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to the pulse of Tampa Bay, when it comes to the pulse of our community, this is what the show is all about. We're about two things. One, we're about Tampa Bay. And then the second is we're about women winning.
That's right.
And if we're not doing both of those, we're not doing the show. So that's why we had her on. I'm going to push back Find the Florida Man because I want to give it enough time. And I know that if we play a song and then we get into it next, we'll be rushing it.
Too late.
So let's do 8:40 for Find the Florida Man. You're going to have a chance to win 21 Pilots tickets. And then coming up next, how about this? Let me move some things around. Let me see what we got going on. Jed, as the executive producer, do you feel like all of that was handled well?
I think that was extremely well. I think you actually went above and beyond, truthfully. So, good job. Round of applause for Joe for conducting himself like a mature adult.
Thank you.